All right, over here on Belle Drive. So not doing a whole lot outside. We are going to replace the banisters on the left and right. Probably change out a couple of these spindles that are twisted. And then we're going to paint the deck. We are going to paint the shutters. We need to fix this soffit here. New porch light. Power wash everything real good. We need to, I don't know where that downspout came from. We got a piece of corner trim here that we need to repair. We should be able to find this color. Anything else? Oh, new mailbox. The post is fine, but put a new mailbox on it.
New front door or painting that one?
Oh no, new front door. And then we do need to fix the roof. Probably just needs nailed back down. You can see right there. Power washing all of this. And I think that pretty well covers the front. This stuff is supposed to be, so new hose bib on the right side of the house. This outlet's probably okay. No, we need to update that outlet. Remove the holder for the hose. No, that's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and paint this deck. We're gonna go a new side door, new side light. I think I do have to get the meter box updated, but the outside's fine. Yeah, new door of paint, and then a new light back here. And then we're just gonna again replace spindles that need to be replaced, and then we're gonna paint the deck. I do have some windows to replace. I think there's one on the front. Actually, there is one on the front in the front bedroom that's cracked in the middle room. This one, the seals are broke. Actually, I think these two windows we need to replace. The other one's just a piece of glass. And then, we need to reinforce these stairs. I think the wood's fine, but there's no, yeah, they're pretty weak. So we need to reinforce these stairs. So, a couple pieces of rotted wood. These are fine, it's just the top ones. So that first set up here needs to be reinforced. We need to extend downspouts. Again, power wash. There's a big hole where there was a furnace. There was an oil tank in this room. We need to patch that hole right there. And then just power wash the foundation really good. The shed, probably need to remake the doors, and we'll just paint them whatever theme. And then there's a back door. I think it's fine. So in the shed, that's really all we're gonna do, is rehang the doors. Let's see. If that light works, we'll probably keep it. If it doesn't work, we can remove it. I don't see the power. It must be on the back side. We need a new basement door. Yeah, that light actually doesn't look like it has any wire running to it. So if not, it can be removed. We need a new basement door. I'll explain this from the basement, but we need to reroute the sump pump in the basement out here and then come down and just daylight it off this hillside. And everything else is looking pretty kosher. I think it was this. Yeah, extended downspout on the front, both of those. And then, yeah, this window right here is cracked, so we need to get that glass replaced. And now we are headed inside. So here in the living room, all new trim, paint, LVP. We can probably new diffusers, vent covers. We need to all new receptacles, outlets. So this wall here is coming out. I think it's load bearing. I will get in the attic and confirm when I get a chance. If it is load bearing, we're just going to put in an LVL across there. That'll open it up to the kitchen. New ceiling fan. And then this little cubby system, we're gonna close that off and then put a closet door right here. And probably, because this is above the stairs, I think we can put a full door in. It's just going to be blocked off on the bottom, but I think it'll look better if we do that than instead of like these cubby doors or whatever. That'll be our hallway, or that'll be our closet. And I'll explain why. We'll go down this way first. So, hallway, new trim, LVP, light, paint, blah, blah, blah. And then we're going to close this closet off, and I'll explain why. Going into this first bedroom, this is the existing closet. We're going to take this wall out right here back to that closet, and then the door from the hallway we're going to put over here. So it'll be just a short closet to open up this room a little bit. And in this room, normal everything, carpet, trim, door, paint, all this stuff. All the plumbing needs to be relocated to the basement for the washer and dryer. None of that's going to go in here. New vent covers, new ceiling fan. That light there can be eliminated. The mirror can come down. Actually, I'm gonna have a demo back out here, but so they'll probably be taking more of this stuff away. So most of the stuff will already be gone. This sink actually is in decent shape. I think we can just relocate it to the basement. And that'll do this room. New clothes rods and shelf, all that. And then this bedroom, same as the rest of them. I don't know, Cassie, this is probably the master. Did you want any kind of accent in this one?
Yeah, if we can, if there's room for it, let's do it.
All right, so we're gonna do ceiling fan, new bypass doors, shelving, rods, and then would this be the?
Let's do this back wall.
All right, so trim or just paint? We'll do an accent wall here. Everything else is business as usual. And then in this back bedroom, everything normal, except for this wall right here is going to get pushed into the bathroom. We do need to, we're getting carpet in here, but we need to pull up this waterlogged wood and just put in some subfloor at the same level as the rest of the floor. And that way the carpet will sit right. And then I'm going to build a little desk to pop in there for this bedroom. Everything else is business as usual. And some of these windows are rough. Might do a new window there. Definitely the back one. And then moving into the bathroom. So we're gonna put a vanity in, probably 48-inch vanity. I would think. Yeah, 48-inch vanity. Replace the exhaust fan, remove the ceiling fan and put in a flush mount, GFCI at the vanity, mirror, vanity, all that. You want single bowl or double bowl?
Double's gonna be more expensive, but
We'll go single bowl. Place the toilet, we left it there so you guys can use it. So this is why this wall is getting moved out. So I didn't know this pre-demo, but there was a vent in here. We're not gonna replace it, new roof, new everything. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna soffit that back in. And then we're gonna move the plumbing over, and the shower head will be on this wall. This window here, we can. This one is actually decent. I have a feeling they're gonna have issues with these windows. If I don't replace the window, we'll just frost it. But we're gonna move this wall back here, so the back of the shower will be here. Tub, tile, normal. But then we're gonna put just shelving back here in this cavity that's left. So we'll just throw in some shelves, open shelving. Other than that, do you want to do anything special in here as far as
you got the open shelving in here.
wallpaper or anything? Do you know?
I mean, if we can, yeah, let's wallpaper this wall.
So we'll wallpaper the vanity wall. Again, the shower will start here. So we'll wallpaper the vanity wall. And then, I hate that. We're going to flush mount. It's going to be so close to the fan. I think we should we need to replace the fan. Let's make this a flush mount and then relocate the fan to above the shower. That'd be good.
Or can we do a fan here and do a can light in the shower?
Oh, you want to keep a fan?
Not the fan, but like
Do a light
fart
here.
fan.
I was just worried about them being so close to each other.
Yeah, I mean, can we do a fart fan light combo in the center here and just eliminate that?
Yeah, let's do that. And then, what do you want to do for vanity light? Traditional vanity light?
Yeah.
So traditional vanity light. Okay, that'll work. And then we need to eliminate this outlet here.
Can we do a can in the shower, or is that too much?
Oh, yeah, I don't see why not. Because they can just hijack this one, so relocate that outlet and put in the can light in the shower. So that'll work. Okay. New door trim, blah, blah, blah. And then kitchen. So once again, that wall will be closed off to open up the closet from the living room. We'll do like a little coffee bar right here in the middle, butcher block top. And then we're going to keep the normal layout. So fridge. Only thing is, I feel like that fridge stuck out past that wall.
We can get a countertop.
So fridge, base, sink, or range, corner, sink, and we'll probably end it with the dishwasher and a dishwasher panel. Uppers, continuing the LVP in here, new light on the ceiling, and that's pretty much it in here, right? And then the basement, new door. I gotta get the
light over the sink.
hanging pendant.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. And then the basement, I think I need to update this breaker panel. I guarantee it. So we'll get that updated and then paint the stairs, paint the handrail. We're gonna need to get this wall shored up. So I'll get the groundworks out here, get the wall braced, and then this is where the washer and dryer is gonna go. So we need to relocate the plumbing. That sink upstairs can come down here, and then we can shoot a dryer vent. Actually, you might just be able to reuse that hole there. You're still gonna have to do some patching, but maybe run the dryer vent if possible. The stairs might be, I guess the stairs are gonna be, you could probably get it over this way. So run the dryer vent back out that hole and then put a dryer vent cover on it. And then this room's about to come out. So pretend like that room's gone. We're gonna frame up a new wall all the way across here with a door, and that'll be the storage side. And then in here, clean up the floor and put LVP down. Paint the walls white, paint the ceiling black. The rest of it, we'll probably power wash and be done with it. I don't know, what are your thoughts about painting here? Think we can get away with just doing nothing over here?
No, because you got all that water staining and stuff.
Oh, we're gonna paint it here. Bathroom, we're gonna keep the toilet, keep the shower. We'll just clean the pan as good as we can. New vent cover, new light, new vanity, mirror, blah, 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 trim, door, shelving. We do need to fix the drywall in here. LVP will continue into here from the rest of the basement. And then we're gonna do beadboard halfway up where you can see the old paneling was glued to, and just paint the rest. Matter of fact, we can probably even just leave this trim kit if it all works. Clean it up a little bit, new vent cover, new door. And then over here on the other side of the basement, I'm gonna have the demo crew remove some more stuff. But we need to probably, I think we just eliminate this sink since we're gonna be putting the other one over there with the washer and dryer. Sump pump probably needs replaced. It's old. Right now they've got it going straight out the back, but it just spills out right here on this walkway. So we're gonna replace the sump pump and then rerun the up, over, and out in daylight in the yard like I talked about earlier. We need a pressure wash real good in here, paint the floor, paint the walls. I'm gonna have them take off this paneling off the ceiling because we might have some possible termite damage, so I just want to get into that. That'll be gone. So a couple, was this a new? Yeah, we're gonna get a new furnace because it's fuel oil. So new furnace, water heater's good. We just need to update it with the tank. I don't know what this smart box is here. I don't even know what's going on here. I'll have the electrician look at that. That seems weird. And then clean up any wiring issues down here. Make sure everything's up to spec, open wiring, things like that. And that'll be good down here. And I think that pretty well covers it. Am I missing anything? We good?
No.
Oh, we need to reattach the handrail to the stairs here. And I think that'll do it.